Gianni Infantino has said FIFA will examine expanding the World Cup by a further 16 nations to a 64-team tournament ahead of its next edition in 2030. The competition was expanded to a 48-team format for the 2026 finals, co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, an increase from the 32-nation version that ran from 1,998 through to 2022. The 2030 tournament will be spread across 6 nations and 3 continents. 1,930 host Uruguay, 2022 winners Argentina and Paraguay, the base of the offices for CONMEBOL. South America's football governing body are scheduled to host 1 match apiece at the start of the competition. With the remaining 101 games, there are 104 games in a 48-team tournament split between Morocco, Portugal, and Spain. In September 2025, FIFA held discussions over expanding the tournament again for 2030 after receiving a formal pitch from a delegation of influential South American leaders. Infantino, the president of World Football's governing body, confirmed talks would take place over the proposed format after this summer's tournament. A 64-team tournament is definitely an issue that will be examined and discussed in the relevant committees after this World Cup, Infantino said in an interview with Swiss media outlet Bluen. FIFA's president reiterated that the tournament was for the whole world, not just Europe and South America. He continued, "Every nation should be allowed to dream of participating in the World Cup. You can see that the quality of the teams is extremely high, and it's getting higher and higher all over the world. If you don't give smaller countries a chance to participate in the World Cup, they'll lack the incentive to keep improving." The 56-year-old also said expanding the World Cup to 48 teams for this edition was 100% a success. The expansion has faced criticism from participating nations, with Ghana head coach Carlos Queiroz saying after the group stages that it has devalued the qualification process and turned the tournament into something vulgar and ordinary. Infantino and FIFA had previously commissioned a feasibility study into holding the World Cup every 2 years, rather than 4, before shelving the proposed alteration. Infantino added that he was in contact with U.S. President Donald Trump almost every day, claiming he was very happy and enjoying the tournament, and watching almost every game on TV, despite not yet attending a match in person. The FIFA president confirmed in June that Trump will attend the World Cup final and present the trophy to the winning team, and he reiterated that plan. So, who supports a 64-team World Cup? The idea was first proposed by Uruguayan football official Ignacio Alonso at a FIFA council meeting in March 2025. FIFA, World Football's governing body, said in a statement to the New York Times that the proposal from Alonso was spontaneously raised during the Any Other Business section near the end of the meeting. Then, in November 2025, Alejandro Dominguez, the president of CONMEBOL and a FIFA vice president, described a 64-team tournament in 2030 as his dream. He claims such an expansion would unite the world just once. By hosting matches at the 2030 tournament, South America will be locked out from hosting duties until at least 2042, as FIFA's hosting stipulations dictate that a continent can only stage the World Cup once every 3 editions. This means that South America would be the primary host for just one World Cup in a 64-year period, the 2014 tournament in Brazil. An expanded tournament could mean that Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay could host a full group each, rather than just a match. So who opposes further expansion? A 64-team tournament would see more than a quarter of FIFA's 210 men's international sides compete and would risk rendering many regional qualification processes meaningless. 6 of the 10 CONMEBOL nations already qualify automatically for a 48-team finals, with an additional playoff qualification spot. In April, UEFA President Alexander Ceferin dismissed the proposal as a bad idea, saying it would damage both the tournament itself and Europe's qualifying competition. His North American counterpart, CONCACAF President Victor Montagliani, holds a similar view, saying it was not a great idea. What do you guys think? Is expanding a good idea or not? Comment down below.